Welcome back everyone, my name is Eltimar and we're going to be continuing our Let's Play of Wrath of the Righteous. Where we left last time, we had just finished killing a demon. We probably have some things to loot here, honestly. A few things to pick up. Didn't bother to pick up Hosilla's stuff. We haven't gone shopping yet either, which we desperately need to do. Anyways, we're going to leave this tunnel. There are a few fights ahead, a couple big ones, so we're going to be having to deal with those. Let's quickly take a look through the loot and make sure we haven't missed anything. Things along the line of masterwork glaives, or scimitars, stuff like that. Or like scrolls. Scrolls are important. Let's get out of here. Let's go deal with whatever is up above. Although I already know it's up above because we just dealt with it.
While the survivors wander the dungeons, the battle on the surface rages on. The warriors of Canabris are trying to defend the wardstone, but their strength is flagging. Their resistance is valiant, yet it will all be in vain if no one rises up to turn the tide.
We already dealt with it in the good campaign just a moment ago. Upstairs we go. Oh, he healed up. That's nice. Oh wait, we need to go back down. I forgot something. There is absolutely just a teensy bit of loot back here. You should go pick it up, because by the time... Oh, right, it's just a long spear. I keep forgetting it's just a long spear, and some incense and stuff, but whatever. And here we find Kyrieru fighting some shear. Those are shears. And she is a murder machine. Apparently can just use lay on hands and also beat things to death with her other hand while holding a shield. It's amazing. The half-orc before you, wearing armor adorned with Iomede's golden swords, is clearly exhausted. She obviously hasn't gotten much sleep over the last few days. There's soot in her face and fresh blood on her sword. Her hazel eyes are hard and focused, and her firm voice sounds accustomed to giving orders. She sizes you up, surprised, judging whether you are friend or foe, and opens her mouth to ask you something but freezes when she spots Enevia. They hug. It's very sweet. It really is.
By the goddess, Nevi, I'd almost lost all hope.
Everything's fine, Beth. I'm here. This here's a new friend. He rounded up those of us who survived the fall and led us up to the surface. Without him, we'd never have made it out.
Enevia strokes Irabeth's head and whispers something in her ear, then stands back and points at us.
Let me introduce you to my wife, Irabeth Tirabade, head of the Eagle Watch.
She turns to us.
Until the army arrives, I'm the temporary warden of Canabris. And you're just in time. As you can see, we're in the middle of a battle. And thank you for getting Enevia out of there.
Her stern voice grows a little softer. Where are we?
The Grey Garrison. Until recently, it served as barracks for the Crusaders, but it's now been taken over by cultists.
What's the target of the battle?
When the demons attacked the city, their main target was the wardstone. I trust I don't have to explain to you what the wardstone is and how important it is to the Crusaders. We must retake it at any cost, or the fall of Canabris will be the beginning of the end of the Crusades, and with them, the rest of the world. I see that you had a difficult journey to the surface. You need to rest. But there's a lot riding on this battle. I have no right to command you, but I'm asking you to help us.
I have some information about the location of a cultist den.
Very good. Report to me in full when we get back to the Defender's Heart. It's our temporary headquarters. Right now, the most dangerous cultists are here. The ones occupying the Grey Garrison.
We met some mongrels who live beneath Canabris. This is Wendwog.
Most people in Canabris think that the children of the First Crusaders are simply a legend. Other people say that the day you emerge on the surface heralds the start of the end of the world. I'm not superstitious, but the situation is apocalyptic, all right. Having a living legend on our side can't hurt.
Surprise steals across Irabeth's face, but it quickly gives way to respect.
I see you are in serious need of help. You're in luck. If my master is with you, then I am with you also.
What's the situation in the city?
The city's gone. Most of the defenders, including the Dragon Terendelev, fell in the first few hours. The civilians either fled or died in the chaos. The place is overrun with cultists and demons.
Irabeth slowly drags her hand over her face.
Don't talk like that. Canabres hasn't fallen. Not while it still has defenders like you and me.
Also, Terendelev died in like 3 seconds, not in hours.
Sweet words don't change the grim truth.
No, she's right. Thank you, Knight. Until we no longer have the strength to hold a weapon, until Iomedae abandons us, we will fight for Canabres.
Tell me about the wardstone. Why is it so important?
The wardstones are a gift of Iomedae. Created personally by her herald, a mighty angel, and a general of the celestial armies. The wardstones keep the world wound from expanding. They stand along the border of the territory controlled by the demons, creating a barrier to keep them inside. The Canabres obelisk was the first to be placed. It is the key to the whole barrier. We cannot leave it in the hands of those monsters from the abyss.
How'd the wardstone end up in the Grey Garrison?
The demons have long laid siege to Canabres, but this time, their lord Dascari appeared in the flesh. He ripped the wardstone from the ground and hurled it halfway across the city to here. I thought the stone was destroyed, but it seems all is not lost, yet. Dascari has gone, but the wardstone is surrounded by a horde of those creatures. What are they going to do to it? Nothing good, that's for certain.
But how did he do that? He's a demon! The wardstone should have burned his filthy hide!
It should have. But what happened, happened. We don't know why.
Well, let's not waste any time to battle.
That's the spirit. You, take a Navia to the rear. The rest of you, with me.
Irabeth turns to one of the fighters. You hear labored breathing interspersed with disgruntled muttering. Horgus is holding his rapier hilt in a white-knuckled grip. A bead of sweat trickles down from his temple.
Lord Horgus Gwyrm, forgive me. I did not realize we had civilians among us. My people will escort you somewhere safe. To the extent that anywhere in Canabres can be said to be safe right now.
Bye, guys. And Nebia and Horgus have left the group. Although we lose a couple soldiers too, which is not ideal. Anywho. Usually they start to run too, but apparently everyone's just kind of waiting here. Door is barred from the other side.
Carry me.
Okay, now they're going. Good. We definitely don't want to take the lead.
I'll tear your throat out.
The lead is for paladins with tons of life, like Irabeth.
Slice. Behead. Yes.
We completely missed our first attack, but then we just murdered them again. Let's not show this tutorial again. Did we just critically hit that guy for like 50 damage? Hold on. Oh no, only 29 damage. Alrighty, let's loot some things. This one, this one, this one. That one, that one. And that one, that one. And that one, that one. Everyone else good? Still a guy there. Okay, I think we're good. We'll check on the stairs. Okay, so this is a 60% chance of lockpicking. Our other group got it first attempt, so let's see how this gun goes for us.
This one was beyond me.
Did it? Can we try again? It hasn't jammed yet.
Not this time. I hope you
Yes,
appreciate
nailed it.
this.
As long as it doesn't jam, you can try over and over again. If it jams, then you're kind of screwed. And you have to reload. Okay, this little fight up here is going to be interesting. First of all, let's see if the little cutscene thing works on this one. Yeah, I know you. So you're one of those cultists? How's it going, pal? Want to join? Your lot will all be dead soon, but we'll be alive. I can't. Come on, leave these losers. The Crusades are over. Soon the demons will rule the whole world. Here goes nothing. All hail Baphomet, cowardly traitor. I swear on the sword of Iomedae, you'll answer for your betrayal.
Save the last one for me.
Okay, we're running this way. We 100% do not want to stand and face off against the literal horde of cultists coming that— oh no. Oh Tim, no. You're going the wrong way. Well, Tim's gonna go die. And I think Wendewog is somewhere here. There she is. The recruits just got horribly killed. I guess we're doing this tanking thing. I think we're doing okay. Staunton, come on, dudes. Let's go. Okay. Let's back up. Our pet died, but it'll come back to life when we rest.
The spirits demand your blood.
And Sela just went down in a single hit. Right side, we're now in melee though.
Let the attack commence.
I'm gonna go let them do this little thing here. We need to heal. Someone said you can heal straight from your inventory in combat. So, let's see if that's a thing you can do. How? Oh, can you just put them here? And then, nope. I don't know how I'm supposed to use this in combat the way it was told to me. Because I don't have like an option to use it. Windwog just start shooting.
They'll beg me to stop.
Alright, let's get in here. We can go help now.
Slice. Behead.
All we had to do was not be part of the fight. Because we didn't want to die. Unfortunately, our little wolf did die. Or our wolf. I'm so used to having wolves, or smilodons, or some other animal that I'm not used to having a raptor with our group. Not that it's going to matter. Half of these people aren't going to be in our group for very long, because they're mostly good characters, and this group, in particular, is going to be quite evil. Let's chug some potions. What did I just do? Oh, I equipped one by accident. Alright. You just drink some of those. You can just drink one. That's fine. You can drink one. Also fine. Let's see if we have anything else to loot over here. I think there's some corpses on this side we didn't loot yet. Looting is important. It is the most important because we desperately need to buy a +3 longsword, and they are very expensive. Imagine that. +3 longsword is a lot of money. Who would have guessed? It's like a black dragon longsword does acid damage as well, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. It's been a while. Go recruit. I need you to— oh, you're on upstairs. Okay. Let us also go upstairs, but let's check the loot situation first before we go too far. Did we miss anyone's body? Yes. We missed a recruit. They do have longswords on them, but we're not going to pick up their dead body. Nope. We went too far. You should definitely pick up the bows, though. Masterwork, longbows, or composite bows are worth quite a bit of money, so they're absolutely worth grabbing. Normal crossbows, not worth grabbing. Kinda garbage. Alright. Let's save before we go upstairs, and then we are done. We can't come back this way, obviously, because it has collapsed, and that is no bueno. Alrighty, here's some enemies.
What's this? Do we have guests? Just in time. The place is a bit of a mess, and I haven't even poured the blood into the goblets yet. Why don't you— oh!
The face of this demoness could be called pretty if it had eyes. Her mouth slowly widens into a smug grin.
What an unexpected surprise! Staunton, my little sweetheart. Long time no see. I've missed you so much. Have you missed me? Admit it. You missed me terribly.
The demon's mouth drops open in surprise, and she brings her manicured hand up to cover it.
Minagho.
again, you wench!
Rude. The aged dwarf from Erebeth's troops, silent up into Nus, spits on the floor, his hardened, craggy face like storm-weathered stone, twists as if in pain.
Minagho, the one who... Be careful. She's one of the deadliest creatures in the whole demon horde. She was once responsible for a massacre in Knabris. She must be back to finish what she started.
The half-orc is too well-bred to spit on the floor, but the name sounds like a slur on her tongue. Out of the way, beast.
That's not very nice. Staunton, my pet, haven't you told your new friends about me?
That wench? She's the one who led me astray. She's the reason my life has gone to the abyss. She's the reason why Dresden fell.
The dwarf's voice rasps like rusted metal.
Oh my, like butter wouldn't melt. What I remember is how eagerly you would run to our trysts, how you begged to see me again, how you promised you'd do anything I asked. By your own free will, you said this. And now you claim that Dresden fell because of me. No, my dear. That was entirely your own doing.
Minagho threatens Staunton with a dainty clawed finger.
I'll beat your lying lips into your filthy throat!
Now, Staunton, don't say things like that. Not about these lips, the ones you kissed so sweetly. Staunton, dearest, don't you love me anymore? Remember how good we were together? I was so hoping that we could patch things up.
I'll kill you!
She has teleported away, and we have things to do. You, back up a little bit, let them tank, and then we can come in here and we can just do some damage, hopefully. We critically hit that one for a ton of damage. Turn on AI again, just let them do their thing. Now we'll just kind of mow through the group. There's something down there. That's somebody's arm. We've lopped off someone's arm and it flew down to the bottom of the pit. Or bottom of, like, the, courtyard area. That's amazing. Oops, I picked up the wrong thing. That's fine. Nothing in terms of loot? That's kind of sad. Kind of hoping for more. Really? Huh. Alright, well, let's jump into the next area then. Mobility 14 check.
I did it!
Such a cool looking shard stone thing. As soon as you step into the chamber, your vision seems to darken and your knees buckle. You struggle to keep your balance. The air in here is laden with the power coming from the stone. Suddenly your head is filled with voices, screaming, whispering, cackling, threatening, voices pleading for help, shrieking curses and taunts. You blink and the illusion passes.
Congratulations. You made it all the way here. This is it, your precious wardstone. Well, what are you planning to do now, I could kill you where you stand, but wouldn't it be nice if you could die in battle like heroes? No. I want you to die in despair, scrabbling around like rats in the blighted ruins of your city, blind and broken, your flesh scabbed and seeping, and every moment knowing precisely what was done to you.
A demon with a mocking smile stands beside the wardstone.
There isn't a soul that can resist the temptations of the abyss. Even a stone can be turned. I'm not joking. Your precious wardstone, weakened from the injury inflicted by Discari, has almost succumbed to my charms. Soon the whole barrier around the world wound, the gift of your useless goddess, will be a weapon of the abyss. Just a little more, and boom. Every city with one of these eyesores stuck in the middle of it, from Knabris to Nerosian, will turn into smoking craters, and all the mortals into red sludge beneath our hooves.
Minagho's laugh rings through the chamber.
So you have a choice. Especially you, my pet. Kiss me on my dainty hoof. Pledge your loyalty to Baphomet. And when the world falls, its ruin shall be yours.
Shut your filthy mouth, scum.
Make me. One of the sweetest spoils of war is gloating over your broken and humiliated enemy. You want to deny me that pleasure?
The demon's face breaks into a saturnine smile.
I will remember these words, scum. And I will say them back to you.
You feel a sudden rush of wild rage, and with it comes a feeling of monstrous, unbridled destructive power. It's like the power you felt in the shield maze when you were confronting Xvim, but now it feels more fully fledged, more conscious. Succumb to the rage. You're sick of talking. Why do you have to listen to her? Why can't you just crush, rip, devour whoever you want, whoever's in your way? A malevolent roar erupts unbidden from your throat.
Hey, are you alright? If you're planning on going berserk, don't forget who's friend and who's foe. There she is. The demon! Go get her!
Hearing the roar, Staunton shoots you a wary look. Who does this dwarf think he is? How dare he give you orders? You will silence him. For good. The rage bursts free. You want only one thing, to gouge out Staunton's eyes, break open his ribcage, and rip out his heart.
I see blood! Blood! Die! Die!
I'm sorry,
die!
Staunton. I missed.
All I see is blackness.
I wonder if we die.
That's it. I'm tired of playing around now. You want to know what will happen when I'm done with the wardstone? Here's a little demonstration.
The irritation seeps into Minagho's voice. The demoness whispers a spell and a wave of darkness seeps through the chamber. Your companions wince in pain, but it's nothing compared to what you feel. Thousands of voices once again burst into your mind, drowning you in their moans, screams, and sobs. Pain rocks through your skull. You'll pay for this, demon scum. You'll pay dearly.
I will dig out holes where your eyes should be, and pour hot coals in them.
How inventive.
Powerless rage. I love it. Threaten me more.
The roar of voices blends into an unbearable wall of screaming. Your vision goes dark. Well, I could have gone better in terms of our rage, but I'm okay with it.
Praise Iomedae, you woke up. Healing your wounds was easy, but you were unconscious for so long I was starting to worry we'd lost you.
What happened?
We couldn't stand up to the demoness. Her spells were too strong. It's all right. We'll handle it somehow. You blacked out, but Staunton and I managed to get you here to the Defender's Heart. It used to be a tavern, but now it's our headquarters. We're gathering our forces here, and we're preparing to strike back.
At the mention of Staunton, Erebeth gives you an uneasy look. It seems your attack on him did not go unnoticed, and yet it was blamed on the demonic magic of your opponents. I found a cultist dispatch in the dungeons. It seems they're holed up in the Tower of Estrad.
Demons have been filling Canabras with their spies and infiltrators for a long time. Unfortunately, I don't have enough people to attack the place right now, at least not blindly. I'd be grateful if you snuck in there and scouted out the situation. But just scouting. Don't be a hero.
What's the situation in the city?
Bad, but not hopeless. We're constantly getting news, and new sources of resistance keep springing up in the districts where everyone seemed to be dead. The survivors are gathering here. You should see them. Their faces, their eyes burning with determination. The city is destroyed, but our resistance is not broken. We will keep fighting.
What do you plan to do next?
You heard what the demon said. They're going to desecrate the wardstone and blow up the whole barrier around the World Wound. That would be an even worse disaster than the World Wound's expansion before the Second Crusade. Not only Canabras, but every city with a wardstone will be destroyed, including the capital. We can't allow that no matter what. We will retake it, even destroy it if we must. Iomedae's gift must not become a weapon of the Abyss.
Why is the wardstone so important?
The wardstones are a gift of Iomedae. Created personally by her herald, a mighty angel, and a general of the celestial armies. The wardstones keep the world wound from expanding. They stand along the border of the territory controlled by the demons, creating a barrier to keep them inside. The Canabris obelisk was the first to be placed. It is the key to the whole barrier. We cannot leave it in the hands of those monsters from the abyss.
Can I help you in any way?
First of all, we need to decide what to do with the stone once we get it. What I'm about to say is classified. A traveler came to the city recently. A blind elf calling himself the Storyteller. He insisted he be allowed to examine the wardstone, and he raised the alarm when his study was finished. Even before the demon attack, he had found some damage or flaw in the stone.
Earbeth lowers her voice almost to a whisper.
Prelate Hulrune dismissed his words as nonsense, borderline blasphemy. But between you and me, the prelate's opinion isn't worth much. I think the Storyteller knew what he was talking about. We could use his advice right now, if only we knew where he was. I remember the Storyteller spent a lot of time talking to Staunton, a dwarf from my unit. You saw him during the demon attack. The elf asked him about the history of the Crusades. Maybe the Storyteller told Staunton something about where we could find him if anything happened. There's another problem. After the attack, the demons began to gather their forces at the Grey Garrison. It'll be even harder to take them with a head-on assault. But I once heard soldiers talking about a secret entrance to the garrison. Trouble is, I have no idea where to look for it. While you explore the city, please keep your eyes open, in case you find something we can use.
The half-orc smiles at you encouragingly.
And one last thing. The Eagle Watch has lost a lot of soldiers recently. Some were killed, but others simply haven't been seen since the attack. In the chaos that is now Canabris, it's next to impossible to confirm anything for sure. One of the missing fighters is Janna Aldori, a new recruit in the Watch. She got along well with Sela, and she often went drinking with her. I honestly thought Sela and Janna had died together. But now Sela's returned with you, and there's no sign of Janna. If you learn anything of her whereabouts when you're out in the city, please report back.
Alrighty. She clears her throat. Everything is clear.
May the goddess help you. We're still fighting, which means that Canabris still hasn't fallen. If you come across any groups in the city that can fight, send them here to the Defender's Heart. We'll need every fighter we can muster for the final assault. Yes, one more thing. If you're in the area, check out this address. It's our house. Mine and Anevia's. Well, it was our house. If the building is still standing, open the hidden compartment in the kitchen. It's filled with supplies for a rainy day. You can take whatever you find. You have more need of it.
The Tierbade residence has been revealed. We can now level up and level up our group as well, which is always fun. And then we'll call it a video there. So first of all, this is our first dip into our actual class. Not Kineticist. I just clicked wrong because our game was lagging a little bit. Magus Sword Saint. This is our first actual class. And we're going to grab some mobility, some knowledge, some persuasion. We might get a little bit more athletics later as well. Alright, we need to accomplish Sneak Attacker, which is important. And our chosen weapon is going to be longswords, just for funsies. At least I know for sure there's a +3 longsword. Also, longswords are very popular with game developers, so chances are there'll be longswords around. Some of these spells... Actually, we shouldn't overlap our spells too much. Let's grab Magic Weapon. Let's grab... We already have Enlarged Person and also Shield. But we'll get more spells per day, so maybe I will grab Shield again, because we're going to have more spells per day with our Magis class than we will with our 1 level of Alchemist. So it can't hurt to grab the 3 we're going to use. We're also going to grab Burning Hands, and probably going to grab... Vanish? No. I really wish we were level... Should have Blur. But we don't have Blur yet. Magic Missile is not particularly useful for us. Color Spray is not the best. Not going to grab Corrosive. I mean, corrosive touch is just the same as burning hands, basically. One's a ranged touch attack, though. Or just a touch attack, I should say. Alright. Ray of Enfeeblement can be kind of useful. Reduced Person could make us a little bit smaller and harder to hit, but that is not good because we'll lose a lot of damage doing so. I'll grab Expeditious Retreat. Alright. Next character. Windwog is going to continue her path of War Priest, not Fighter. Whoops, went too far. And we're going to grab Perception and not Stealth. Knowledge Nature. And probably Knowledge Religion, because she is a War Priest now, so why not? Whoa, right. We're going to have to pick her a thing. Do I want her to be melee, or do I want her to be... I honestly don't remember how I wanted to build her. I think... probably just bows. Yeah. Alright, let's go grab longbows. Weapon focus, longbow. And we only have negative energy stuff because we are a negative or an evil person, obviously. So that is that. Camellia. Spirit Hunter, level... No, she's not Spirit Hunter. She is a normal hunter. And we're just gonna go like this, this, and this. That trickery skill, though. Oh, I guess we have one more point to put into something. Let's get Knowledge Nature. Okay. She is gonna Boon Companion, because I want the pet to get a little more powerful. We're gonna get Outflank for teamwork. And we get some spells. Let's see what we got here. We're gonna grab... Resist Energy. Oh, we only get the one spell. Resist Energy it is. Or Magic Fang is also incredibly good. Yeah, we'll get Magic Fang for our pet. And that levels up our pet, which is now a bully level 3. And athletics mobility. And do we want weapon finesse? No, but do we want weapon focus? Yes. He has multiple, I think. Crap, what does he have? Double claw attacks? Double bite attack? I think he has 2 claw attacks, right? Or maybe just 1 claw attack. The claws do pretty good. Actually, all of his things do the same amount of damage. Talon, Talon. So it's just talons. Alright, let's do it. So bully, these 2 things. Talon. Weapon focus. Claw, I guess? Has to be claw, right? Talons or claws, I would imagine. Unless it's other natural weapons. What counts for what? Alright, I'm gonna test this out. Well, it's gonna be one of those 2 things anyways. I'll show you guys in the next video, if anything. And our paladin is gonna be not paladining. I think I took the wrong class with our good group. I might have to go back and quickly... Actually, yeah, I think I do. Because I think I made her the wrong thing. Shoot. Oh well. In our good group, I'll quickly fix that as well. Or did I go Vivisectionist for that? I don't remember now. Weapon. I need to give her a good weapon. Can't have 2 people with long swords. Let's give her something like... like a warhammer or something. Sure. We'll find a good warhammer, I'm sure. And then... not weapon focus. Combat trick, probably. And we'll take outflank if we can. Which I don't think we can do. It doesn't matter, we're not going to be using her. I don't know why I'm worried about this at all. She's not going to be part of our group for very long anyways. And we'll take Hideous Laughter. Okay, I'm going to figure out the pet thing, although that also isn't going to make a big difference. So I'm going to leave you guys here. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, I'll see you next time.